What are we talking about in this episode? Let me explain what we're discussing. We're talking about XRP 2025 and possible price targets. I'll provide you with a fixed price. After that, I will provide you with the opportunity to participate. In terms of XRP pricing, what is the best option? What do you think about our upcoming discussion with Japan's top regulators and their perspectives on ETFs? In Brazil, they recently revealed NFTs. I am aware of the ongoing discussions between Ripple and higher officials, so let's briefly review them. XRP is aiming for $10. Folks, I'll let you know. Remain seated. Unwind, and let's dive into Bitcoin. 57,129 over the last 24 hours, it has increased by almost 0.5%. Ethereum will launch in 2452. Right now, it's unavailable. We receive 1.3% of USDT and USDC, respectively, following a $1 transaction. Yes, my friend is attempting to use Pax XRP. The major hurdle is 75, but to get there, 62 cents, 66 cents, and 69 cents will be a pain in the ass. The market capitalization of cryptocurrencies is $2 trillion. Folks, we're going to party like there's never been a party. We are going to tear this thing's roof off. Gensler will leave on January 20th. The SEC has until October 8th to appeal, but they won't. People, it is my birthday on October 11th. I'm eager. I'm filled with excitement, and suddenly, amid everything, an ETF is targeting this position. Why do you say a spot is approaching when it's XRP-like? If Ripple can no longer lawfully sell to institutions, I'll tell you why. What state are the establishments in? It's a breeze for them to obtain XRP through an exchange-traded fund. We'll witness an XRP in 2025. The XRP ETF will attract institutional capital to XRP. Institutional money will pour into XRP at an exponential rate. In 2017, XRP started making 36,000 per move, up from 17 cents if you were around. The price of XRP increased from 17 cents to $3, but this increase only applied to the general public. Please step back from regular retail cash and consider the potential impact of institutional money on the XRP price. We're talking about 30 to 40, or even 50, times more money flowing into XRP than the average person could ever consider investing in this asset, and that's all going to happen. The writing is quite clear. Let's take this one step further. How did your most recent investor fare? Hello, BlackRock. When the XRP ETF inquired, my response was, well, that block rocks. It seemed a bit premature for the ETF to file in Delaware. After all, who can forget the fraudulent filing that occurred there? Indeed, we did file a BlackRock ETF application. Then they emerged and claimed that we didn't apply for it and that it wasn't us, but rather and we require 2 personnel to enter that office for you to submit an ETF application. 2 persons are required. Perhaps BlackRock was just a tiny island. It's too early for the celebration you've been contemplating. An ETF is currently under discussion. Leading regulators in Japan have stated that the approval of crypto ETFs is necessary, and they are cautiously optimistic about the United States. Australia and Hong Kong have recently approved ETFs with a cryptocurrency focus. Despite Japan's lack of approval for crypto ETFs in the US, the country's top financial regulators cautioned about approving crypto-based exchange-traded funds. Australia and Hong Kong have all recently approved the sale of these goods. People, this is similar to the initial wave of these ETFs that are being offered. Imagine if these other nations join the party and we begin receiving their institutional capital, their large sums of money that began to pump Bitcoin, and Bitcoin does this insane abrupt sprint. We anticipate that 150, 170, or perhaps $250,000 will rotate out and into the bull market. We expect XRP to be among the top performers if this trend continues. The Securities and Exchange Commission of Brazil has approved an ETF that focuses on Solanas. We've been discussing a Solana ETF for a while. Solana will see some of the largest gains in this cryptocurrency. Boron is anticipated to surpass, and it might rise above $1,500 and reach around $2,000. We might witness a Solana parabolic blowup. Mark, let's look at Solana's pricing right now. It's $154, and see why I've been urging people to buy it. When Solana was about 120 years old, I wrote this on the wall. Reached a height of 180. Could it fall again? Yes, but it could, of course. It also fluctuates up and down. The stress level is extremely high. The average dollar is your best ally. If you weren't DCCing, you wouldn't be investing in cryptocurrency, correct? You are aware of my approach, right? I purchase cryptocurrency every Monday. Sometimes I switch up the assets, but other than that, I just buy them like I did for 15 months in a row. I believe I'm doing a decent job at buying, and I'm just pulling out my app. Since March 4th, or 5 months ago, I have been purchasing $400 worth of quant every Monday. As you may be aware, due to the recent decrease in pricing, my quant DCA has decreased significantly. Previously, my quant DCA was approximately 110 or 105, but now it's down to 94, and since I've been stockpiling, it's even lower. Genuinely doubled up, completing 800 for the I've been going all in and spending an additional $4 from my exchange for the last 2 weeks, so I'm guessing my quant average is probably close to $90. Now, and it will simply continue. Down, lower, and lower, but I'm going to have an easy 5 to 10x on quant when he returns to 58.900. This is why investing in an average doll is the most advantageous strategy. As the court formally closes the Ripple lawsuit, friend XRP aims to make $10. Let's scroll down. Please check this out. Garlinghouse is discussing it. Since XRP is aiming to reach $10, let's speak about Brad's prediction that 2024 will be a huge year. Brad is correct, but you're curious as to what's happening. To expand even further, given that 2025 will be utterly catastrophic and that XRP won't be subject to price control, I'm confident that we will see an increase in adoptions. If the results are 99.9% positive, we will be issued an XRP in the United States. How does the ETF, which is expected to generate a significant amount of demand from institutions, affect XRP? When I initially informed you, I was looking for 300 to 600 units. Alright, we're going to raise it by a small amount right now. For our lowest goals. Please refrain from shouting at me. We're only increasing because XRP hasn't broken the 75-cent resistance level, which would have raised the price even more than my conservative estimate of 4 to 7. You know, I like to be conservative on this channel. My very conservative price prediction for XRP in 2025 is a 9 to 13. If we go beyond our current conservative approach, as I believe we are currently doing, this ETF comes at the perfect time if all the stories align. And we see XRP going on this crazy run where it's doing thousands of %, it's 23x and right, and the price is rocketing up. And we're above 2017 all-time high of $3 before we get on top of that and get ETF institutions are investing a significant amount of money in it. And we are actively searching for opportunities. People, from a $6 to $20 XRP, some argue that achieving double-digit XRP by 2025 is not feasible. At this moment, I can tell you that a double-digit XRP for 2025 is possible.